what's up, traders? It's Mark here at Dino Trading coming at you with today's market recap. Today is Wednesday, April 13th. It's a lovely afternoon here and a fantastic trading session. You know what, folks? I love these days where we have back-to-back consecutive days of what I call power trend moves. And I'm going to start with the S&P 500, but don't worry, for all you NASDAQ lovers, and you know I'm one of them, all right? I got a sweet, just a textbook retracement pattern that I want to show you here on the NASDAQ. All right, I love the NASDAQ. I have always found that the NASDAQ is far more explosive than the S&P 500, but at the end of the day, I still think it's a personal choice and a personal preference on whatever symbol you feel that you like to trade. And remember, guys, you can trade all of these symbols on any asset class, whether you trade Forex or futures or stocks and options. The S&P 500 and the NAS, I mean, I would say the NAS is definitely a lot more explosive, but again, I think both of these markets have just been on fire. So let's get right into it, folks. What you're seeing overlaid on top of the chart is our proprietary volume-based indicator that essentially profiles the market every single day and helps to identify the potential trend direction, right? I've said this a million times. There's nothing more important, in my opinion, than the ability of getting the direction right. If you get the direction right, I think you've done 90% of the dirty work. And the specifics of identifying the direction, folks, it's green and red, all right? I cannot make it more simplistic than this. In fact, look at this big text. Indicator turns green. All right, so don't worry again, folks. I'm going to show you the S&P 500 and the NAS. The NAS, I'm definitely chomping at the bit to show you the NAS. All right, it's just awesome on the NAS. But anyway, so how does this thing work? Well, the first thing you got to pay attention to is the moment in time where the indicator changes color, right? So I'm going to go ahead and timestamp that, right, which is over here, approximately 8:45 in the morning. Now, just because the indicator turns green doesn't mean you rush to your computer and you start clicking and smashing the buy button, right? Folks, you got to be patient, you got to be disciplined, and you got to let the market come to you. You understand what I'm saying? Folks, it's all about the retracement. You've seen the videos. I come to you every day and show you these recaps, and almost every day there's a textbook retracement. So once again, folks, we're going to do a pop quiz. I'd like you to stare at this chart. You tell me if you can spot any retracements. Go ahead. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Okay, hope you're able to manage that. Folks, as far as I'm concerned, there were only two real retracements that were deep enough for consideration today. And for those of you that don't know, let me maybe explain to you what I'm talking about when I say retracements, all right? A retracement pattern, folks, is when the market establishes a direction, okay? In this case, the indicator does turn green at 8:45 a.m., all right? But instead of doing something that dumb traders and amateur traders and retail traders do, which is just randomly hit the buy button, right? What I think makes more sense and what's more logical to me is I want to wait for the market to come back to me, right? I want to wait for the smart money to start pushing the market up, okay? Like the algos, the hedge funds, the institutions. That's the smart money, folks, all right? The people that are over here, right? The people that rush in and buy here, this is the dumb money. The very dumb money, okay? So I want to follow what the smart money's doing, and I like waiting for these pullbacks, okay? This is the retracement pattern that I talk about. And specifically, I want to see the market come underneath the color of the band, all right? It's got to come underneath the color band of this volume indicator, and these two boxes that I've drawn for you are the exact moments in time where that setup and that pattern was true today. Now let's talk about the potential outcome on both of these setups on the S&P from today before we jump over to the NAS. All right. There were two retracement, folks, and on the first retracement, which is this bar right over here, all right, I'll put an arrow on it. This one was for sure a quick loser, and that's going to happen, folks. All right. If you're not prepared to take some small losses day trading the market, then you shouldn't be day trading the market, right? This is essentially a game of risk management, and only the best in the world succeed at this. So I've assigned a value of around minus 20 ticks or pips if you follow along in Forex on this first stop out, right? But, ladies and gentlemen, what about the second retracement? Again, meets all our criteria. The volume indicator is green, the market is dipped back below the color, and we are getting what I call a green and green, a green bar that matches up with the green color band. Well, folks, that one ripped for 180 potential ticks and pips. Okay? In just about 2.5 hours, which leaves us with a potential 180 ticks or pips net gain. You understand, folks? This is what's possible. Not guaranteed, but this is what's possible when you implement a strong risk management technique to your technical analysis. Now let's flip it over to the NAS. You guys know I love the NAS, okay? Again, folks, volume indicator turns from red into green at exactly 8:42 a.m. It's right there in front of your face, all right? So now what are we looking to do? We're looking to wait for that pullback, aka we're waiting for that retracement. And wouldn't you know it, isn't that interesting how the market gave us a nice, picture-perfect retracement right over here? You follow what I'm saying, folks? It's not complicated, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to make this confusing and cluttered the way that so many amateur retail traders are cluttering up their charts and making them look like this. I think you'd agree there's a night and day difference between this garbage chart that most of these amateurs and retails are using versus a professional chart, right? And just 2.5 hours later, after the pullback and after the retracement pattern printed, this thing ripped for about 400 potential ticks and or pips. You understand what I'm saying? By following a simple, systematic, rule-based, emotionless approach to technical analysis. Look, folks, trading's hard enough, man, right? You know the stats. 97% of retail traders and amateur traders failed miserably. If you tried to short the market today when it was so clearly and obviously green, then shame on you, right? Because this volume indicator, which helps identify the trend and the direction, is telling you that the trend direction is up. So when you do your technical analysis every day, or if you do your technical analysis every day, don't be that dum-dum who's trying to predict the direction off of this, all right? Teach yourself a valuable skill, learn what it's like to implement, probabilities and pattern recognition into your trading, and I'm willing to bet, folks, that you're going to turn it around, and you're going to turn it around fast, I think. All right. So congrats to all you guys who were using the vol indicator on the NAS today. It was just a thing of absolute beauty, and I really, really hope we get a similar setup tomorrow. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.